And we're back with the Gamer's View. I'm here with Torgo. He's a playtester from back in the good old days of video gaming with the Turbo Grafx 16. Is there anything you want to tell us about your experiences with being a playtester, or?
Not a lot. I mean, I really didn't do a lot of the stuff. I fell in kind of late in the cycle.
Okay.
Actually, I did Beyond Shadowgate, Fantasy Star Soldier, which never got released over here.
Oh, wow.
Airzonk was a big one. I actually helped name the characters and the stages and that.
That is awesome.
It's a pretty last minute thing. Never went to the offices. I lived in Kansas at the time. Dealt directly with John Branson, who everybody knows as Johnny Turbo.
Oh my gosh, yes.
He absolutely hated that.
He's famous for that.
Yeah, he despised it. So.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So when you, how much time did they give you to make the character names for Airzonk?
Half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yep.
So all of the characters' names that we see in Airzonk that we play today on our Turbo Grafx, you came up with the names for it?
Myself and John did. He basically called me one night. I've been testing the game for a while for the American conversion because they made a bunch of changes and said, basically, I have a meeting in like an hour. We need to name all this stuff.
That is awesome.
So we basically went through every stage, named the actual stages themselves, and then tried to name the characters. So yeah, that was a real last minute thing. That was the most input I had on a game, actually.
Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool. That's an experience, man. So you said you worked with Beyond Shadowgate?
Did a little bit with Beyond Shadowgate before the voice acting was actually in the game.
Oh, wow.
That was actually a surprise. It just kind of showed up one day.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about that one was when there was supposed to be speech, since it was made by ICOM, they had voice tracks from Sherlock Holmes in it. So all of a sudden, and I wasn't aware that it was going to be there, so my buddies were over watching when I was testing it, and all of a sudden we heard, Watson come in here or something like that. It was a little weird.
That's funny. So they just put the voice songs from that. Well, that's really cool. Yeah, but Beyond Shadowgate is one of my personal favorites. I love that.
Great game.
I love it.
It holds up well today, even.
Exactly. Yeah, it does. It does. It's great. It actually took me 6 years to beat it. So
Wow.
I got stuck in Shadowgate itself until I found a walkthrough online on GameFAQs or something like that.
Right.
I found out that the elephant that smashes the door open onto you, you have to give him a mouse.
Yep.
Never thought. I think I gave that to a cat earlier in the game, and that's why I didn't have it. So I didn't even have it, so I had to start the game over. But that's one of my favorites. I love that game.
Oh, it's a phenomenal game.
Great game, great system. Torgo, thank you very much for being on the show.
No problem.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Sure.